Now, who says art can only be seen in an art gallery? Well, airport terminals now throughout the United States are lending their space to art exhibits, including one right here in Washington. In case you're wondering why these people who are admiring works of art in what appears to be a beautifully well-stocked art gallery are lugging bags, well, that's because they're actually travelers at an airport terminal that doubles as an art exhibit.
You know, when we started the arts program here about 4 years ago, one of our goals was to bring art into the airport for the enjoyment of the traveling public. It's become a new theme in airports nationwide.
Margaret Bishop is part of the airport team that organizes rotating exhibits, such as this one at Washington's historic Ronald Reagan Airport called Art of the Diaspora.
It's an educational goal. We have a little bit of teaching people about Africa, about the diaspora, and that people look at it and see that really, you know, the art of Africa is in all of us.
The idea to bring this specific collection to the airport came from Barry S. Blackman, a curator for the Anacostia Art Gallery and Boutique in Washington. He says he saw an opportunity to share art from not only people of the community, but the whole African experience.
We have pieces here from as far down as Brazil, the Caribbean. We have some pieces here from Jamaica. We cover African American artists and their influence in African art. And then West, East, South, and Northern African art. We feel that that is a part of our whole mixture.
Several artists whose work is on display attended the exhibit launch. Musician and fine artist Hernani Silva of Brazil entertained the crowd at the reception while his colorful paintings graced the terminal walls. Also attending, Donetta Cooper, who says as a Jamaican American, she's inspired by her ancestral ties to Africa, where she often visits. An assistant attorney general in Washington by profession, Cooper buys and collects art and fabric, which she uses in her work.
When I work with my art in the textiles, I pull together bits and pieces of my past and my identity as a Jamaican and now also as a Jamaican American, and create a tapestry.
Francine Hoskins' work is also being displayed. Born in the U.S., she says her inspiration is life, which at 65, she says she knows well. This is one of her proudest work.
We all carry bags, so this one is an ode to the bag lady, you know. She has plastic bags. We just carry so much. That's why I have 3 arms, extra pair of shoes, this or that. And I did it with white hair in honor of all of us baby boomers are getting older, you know.
There are about 100 pieces on display at this exhibit, ranging from traditional artifacts to more cutting-edge contemporary art, boldly hanging from the walls, while other pieces are secured behind glass encastements. Books of famous authors and people are also on display here. Kelly Barnes works at this airport and says the art speaks to him.
This display right here, it just captures me, you know. I mean, we have some of the most prominent African Americans listed right here on this, I want to say, quilt collage, if you will. And it's just one of the better ones I've ever seen in 5 years.
Curator Barry Blackman says beyond showcasing the art here, the aim is really to improve the lives of artisans, particularly from Africa, with whom he's formed cooperatives and whose pay he can guarantee through fair trade.
I want to support the artisans. I want someone to say to me, I'd like to get 45 of those baskets for another exhibit I'm doing. And that's what it's all about. This is fine, and I'm showing some individual artists, but if I have someone coming to me and telling me they want 18 drums from Accra, 20 drums, 400 drums from Accra, I have done pretty well.
The gallery from where all this art originated belongs to Anita Carroll Britton. She says more than 20 years of travel to Africa and other places have shown her that art speaks in one language and everyone can appreciate it.
The common thread is that it's art, that the thread is, it's from the diaspora. And many of the artists around that live in different parts of the world, they identify their art. It's easily identifiable because they're all, you know, Africans. They're all ancestors of Africans. So the thread of the culture, the thread of the spirit, it comes out in their work.
Now, the Art of the Diaspora exhibit runs through October. Another kind of exhibit is also on display at Dulles International Airport in nearby Virginia.